Greetings everyone, Looney Farm Guy here with the new mod test for Wednesday, October the 5th. And this is Grain Elevator by Dutch Modding, 12.81 megabytes to download, 10 slots on console. It is a sell point. Yes, not a factory, not a silo. It is merely a sell point. Now, it's not all that bad. It's just that it's a massive, massive building with this grate as the sell point, essentially. Now, let's first look at it. We'll find it under Productions and Sell Points. And here it is. It is a whopping $500,000. In comparison, I'm on here on Fox Farms, PS5. This is for all platforms, by the way. And here's a grain mill. That's a factory, and it is actually larger, at least taller. It's at least as big as the grain mill on this on this map. It will take up an enormous amount of space for what it is. Now, having said that, it is essentially what grain elevators are, is they store grain. Farmers bring their grain to these elevators, and they buy the grain from the farmers. And the grain gets stored here till such time as it gets shipped off, typically by rail. There's no, I mean, this could be a spot for where a train, a rail would go through. There's a downpipe here. Now there's nothing, you can't take anything. It's a sell point, so it's not a silo, it's not a factory. It is strictly a sell point that looks like a elevator, grain elevator. So it's excellent for role play or such things like that. There's no branding on it. Here where I live, grain mills have huge big signs saying which company it is and so forth. So not a lot of signage. Nice, interesting textures on the concrete. Well, this would be silos where the grain would be stored. It's a little bit blurry once you get up close, although, I mean, how often you get really up close and look? I mean, that's that is not a minus in my book. It looks good driving by. It looks good here. So getting up close like that is not really something I worry about at all. Definitely from a few feet away, it looks fine. So there's that. I don't think you can climb up on the roof here. No. Right, so what does it buy? Well, we have an example here of, let's get this started. So it's typical drop-off point marked with a with an unload. We have some canola here. Now, let's get our help window on. Not that it's going to help us a whole lot, but canola, we will just dump that in here like so. And as you can see, our money is going up. So let's have a look at our sell prices, because that's the only place we're going to actually see it. And it literally only takes a few things. You will see grain elevator. Here is, let's move back for a bit. It's still dumping. This vehicle is a little slow with the dumping procedure. There we go. $140,000. So we made out pretty good for that crop we sold there. Now, grain elevator. There it is, like so. So you can see there, it will highlight that. Now, wheat. What's the price for wheat? Not that great compared to the other places, but then prices fluctuate between sell points. I'm on easy economy here. Barley, We see it's about the same. Oat, it's about the same. Canola is where there's an interesting. Oh, that was Grain West Silo. Grain Elevator, yeah, not so great. Good thing I highlighted because I thought it was like, oh, great, great, great. No, no, not so great. Just still the same. Sorghum, the same. It won't take grapes, won't take olives. It'll take sunflowers, as you can see here. Pretty much the mean. And soybeans, yep, right about average. Corn, below average, actually, quite a bit, almost $1,000 less than some of the others. Of course, the animal, yeah. So depending on the map you're on and the prices there, but this grain elevator is literally just grain, although it says it also supports multi-fruit depending on the map. So apparently this map doesn't support multi-fruit, because when you say multi-fruit, that would mean everything. When someone says multi-fruit, that means literally everything, right? That's what the sell everything sell point I have. It literally, you sell everything to it. So, right. So, yeah, that's about it. What else? What else? I'm missing something. It feels like I'm missing something. However, that's really all there is to it. It's a sell point that for the sale of your grains, it says. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. That's the Grain Elevator by Dutch Modding, 12.81 megabytes to download. It's for all platforms, 10 slots on console. Thank you for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.